Welcome to this week's episode of 60 Seconds with the Superintendent. Well, throughout this year, we've highlighted some exciting opportunities our teachers have created with our new English Language Arts curriculum, CKLA. Well, this week we're heading over to second grade at Kinsner Elementary School in Mrs. Gunder's class to learn about their study and how she integrated podcasting to this learning experience.
Deeper learning in a second grade classroom looks like the kids taking the knowledge that they've learned and putting it in a way that they can express themselves creatively, whether that's through writing, through drawing. Today we're trying podcasting for the first time, so they were able to take questions about what they learned and then answer it with a partner, and they're kind of using their own voice and their own creative spin to show what information they've learned. CKLA stands for Core Knowledge Language Arts, and it's a way of incorporating all of these strands in our reading rope with content-rich topics, and they're able to kind of weave this complex web of knowledge and learn about topics that are mostly science and social studies related, so it ties in all the content areas. And it has really brought a much deeper understanding of the content than we've ever done before, especially in the lower grades. So we've been able to incorporate topics. Right now we're talking about the Civil War, and they were learning about Harriet Tubman, they were learning about Robert E. Lee, Clara Barton, and learning about these historical figures in a meaningful way and at a depth that we've never done in the lower grades before. And then from there, they're able to show at the end in what we call our culminating activities, what they have learned. So we tried podcasting this time, and after reading about Harriet Tubman, they were able to work with their partner to ask and answer questions about Harriet Tubman, and then pull in the knowledge that they've learned about the Underground Railroad and how she was influential to kind of show how important that was during the Civil War period. Overall, I would say CKLA has given the students this deeper understanding where they're able to make connections. And we were talking about the Civil War, but they were pulling on things we learned when we talked about the War of 1812. All of these content areas come up throughout their K-5 experience. So it will be really cool to see when they get to fifth grade, their understanding of some of these topics that started in kindergarten. And then providing them with these experiences that help that information stick. It's really showing in what they remember and what they hold on to and retain. So we have access to an amazing treasure of technology tools, and Jenny Z has been instrumental in coming in and putting these tools in teachers' hands, and coming up with those lessons has been the most exciting and fun for me as a teacher.
Welcome to today's podcast episode, where we will talk about Harriet Tubman and the importances of the Underground Railroad.
Harriet Tubman was an enslaved African.
She was an enslaved African, and she helped other enslaved Africans.
We're learning about things in the past that might be important to help us in the future.
That we get to have a friend with us, and we get to talk to them about it and learn with them.
Welcome to today's podcast. So what we're doing is we're writing stuff about her, like how she was important, have a microphone, and we're gonna have our computer. So we're gonna read the stuff right here. Welcome to today's podcast.
Why was the Underground Railroad important? We just have to read what we wrote in here.
You know, when I think back to my time in school, I remember those lessons that had an engaging activity experience that anchored my learning in something memorable. So thanks to Ms. Gunder for looking at a new and exciting way to integrate technology to help support our students' learning today and into the future. As always, thanks for watching, and go make it a great Mustang week.